Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Hafis Fadli Rosva with student number 2010933004 from Group 9, Class A, Work System Design and Measurement. In this occasion, I will present about the introduction to ProTime estimation. Here is the logo of ProTime estimation. And what is ProTime estimation? ProTime estimation is an application that allows users to be able to estimate the time required to complete a series of tasks performed by an operator. ProTime estimation manages time data in an easy way. ProTime estimation can support time study through first, stopwatch time study method, and second is standard method. ProTime estimation also supports the integration of recorded video from which stopwatch times can be derived and from which predefined time study can be linked to a task. ProTime estimation allows users to do three different types of time studies. The first one is calculated time. Calculated time based on a predetermined time system. And the second one is estimated time. Time estimates are usually based on historical data or past experience. And the last one is observed time. In this type, users can do a stopwatch time study by observing directly on or recording video assignments. In the software, the user can also choose the standard time unit, set the percentage or value added or non-value added. I think that's all from me. For the next explanation about the feature of ProTime estimation will be presented by my another group mate.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this opportunity, I would like to explain about the features contained in this ProTime estimation software. But before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Alwi Gunawan, with student ID number 2010937004. I'm from Industrial Engineering 2020, and I also from Group 9, Work System Design and Management, Class A. Okay, the first step is you can click this file tools. In this file tools consists of new and open. The function of this open tools is you can if you want to open the files that you created earlier, you can choose this. And if you want to create a new file, you can click this two tools, and you can enter the ID like whatever you need. I'm going to put tutorial, and as you can see, you can also choose the time unit. Like in this situation, I would like to choose seconds. You can also choose the microseconds, seconds, minutes, hours, days, TMS, and the others. In description and remarks are optional. You can fill it or not. That is whatever based on your need. But I don't want to fill it. Just click OK. Okay. As we can see, in this file tools, you can see the standard. Like in these tools, in these tools here it's as reference standard that we can is the standard when we first time open this software estimation for time. like the time started running consists of estimated, calculated, and observed. I would like to just estimate it, and as you can see, you can fill any number based on your need. Like for example, the estimation time allowance, you can fill it whatever. Calculated time allowance and default calculated time standard. I choose the most. You can also choose the MT1, the M2, MTM1, MTME until STDS. In this default time unit, I choose minutes. You can choose whatever based on your need. Also, like in this of the time study level rating, you can fill it whatever. In this allowances, that is concept of personal, special, basic, and private. You can fill it any number also. Like just click OK. Okay, the next tab is as we can see in these tabs, consists of ID, status, description. In this description, you fill it based on your observe or based on your video. Like in this tags, you can also, as we can see, there is observe time, consists of normal time, allowance, summit time, PA, FPA, SPA, and etc. Okay, the next step is in this observe time. In this observe time, we can also see there is a operator tools, like you can fill it whatever. You can fill it also whatever, and until the operator is my name, Alwi, and you can also choose the style type. Like in this condition, I choose video. I choose video because we observe, we measure this based on the video that we made before. But if you want to measure it directly on the spot, you can also choose the stopwatch. But in this situation, I choose video. Like the next is allowances personal. There is allowances consists of personal, basic fatigue, very fatigue, and special fatigue. In this allowances personal, the condition is the allowances personal given to workers if the worker uses additional time while he or she is working, such as snoozing, coughing, and going to the bedroom, and the others. Okay, we want to measure based on the video that we made. You can also add the video, like the video that you made before. Yeah, like in this, you can also play the video with choose these tools. This is to pause the video, and you can also make the video faster or not. And this video if you want to stop the video, you can choose these tools like that. And if you want to record this video, you can choose these tools. And these tools, the function of this tool is to capture the image, and you can change the volume, and you can swipe down and or swipe up. You can also choose display rate if you want to make a slow down video, or if you want to slow down the video, you can pick the bottom one, but if you want to make a speed up video, you can also pick the top the top button like this. You want to make the you want if you want to make you want to make this video faster like this, you can also use this top button, so the video will be faster. Okay, the next step is you want to fill the description based on this video. Like the first step of this video is for the keyboard for the keyboard containing the T into the steering part. For example, and in the second task is for the video for the default fill with the okay. The next step is we have to measure the duration of each task, like in this first task. Okay, the first step is you have to click this ProTime. Like do the double click on this column number. Like that. Okay, the first task for the default community into the steering hub start in the 0.01 and until 12.64, and the second task start at 12.64 until 17.63. And we can also see the normal time and start time. If you want to change the rating, it's fine. Like for example, we change the rating is 110. The normal time and standard time will be changed too. If you change the rating. If you change the rating, the standard time and normal time will be changed too. Okay, so you can also measure the DA, value edit, value edit, and single value edit like this. Double click, and also there are the category like packing or unpacking, working materials, working tools, body movement, etc. Okay, in this first task that we made before, there are two categories like weighting and transformation. Like weighting is weighting tools. But the first step, you have to ProTime. And inserting the T. You can also and semi-evaluated. You can also do the same things in the second task in the other tasks. Okay. We move to calculated time. Uh, uh, there are two standards that I can explain in this tutorial, like BMOST and MCM1. But the first time that I want to explain is BMOST standard. Like you can also fill the allowance based on your need, and there are called lookup in this BMOST, like BMOST align, BMOST decimal, BMOST body motion, complex, control, general work, and the others. Okay, the first step in this calculated time is you can set up the this ID, the title, left or right, ProTime, and the others. Like you can see the video. Okay. Okay. Okay, in this BMOST you can also choose the BMOST basic most elements based on your video. Like in this video you can choose the grabs one, looks like this, double click. Okay, there is the output, like title, obtain, and object. You can choose the left or right hand. You can choose based on your observe. Okay, there is the value edit, value edit, and value edit. Okay, you can do the same things in this task too, in this second task. Okay, we move to MCM1 standard. You have to save it before. Okay, we move to MCM1. We can see what happened in right hand and left hand. In this video, the right hand and left hand contains of the MCM1 graphs. Like we can choose the G1A like this. You can also choose the left code based on your video, and you can do the same thing on your task one or the second task and the other task. Okay, you can also fill the allowances based on your need. Okay, if you finish create the calculated time and the update time, you can also see your summary in reports. Like you can choose reports, standard report, observe, or calculate it like this. In the summary, you can see the summary that you made before, like time study, time report, time type concept. You can also see the diagram, the pie chart, or the bar chart, and the others. Okay, you can also you can see the summary that you made before in in this time study report. Okay, you can also see the calculated time report, like one by one tasks, like this. You can see the pie chart, and you can see the summary of NTA, SVA, and PA, like that. Okay, that's all the explanation for me. Uh, uh, if I made the mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you, thank you for the thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Subhan, and my registration number is 2010391034. And in this change, I will explain about the simulation of ProTime estimation application using. So let me start with open the application, double click on the shortcut. Okay, and then we click new to create a new file. Double click, and we write the ID or the title of the file. For example, ProTime tutorial video, and then we also can determine the time unit that we will use. For example, minutes, seconds, microseconds, and others. So I will use minutes, and we can also write the description and remarks, and maybe I prefer to let it blank, so we click OK. Okay, next we click observe time to determine the observe time, and we add the video, and this is our video about vanilla tea making. We can also play the video and determine the play rate. For example, I set the play rate into 0.6, and it will be slower. And we can also set the volume. Then after we add the video, we write the description of each activity in the video. For example, I will write the activity, the first activity in this video. You can see the video. Okay. The first activity is take pouring glass. Okay, so we write in the description of the task, take pouring glass. Okay, so after that we can determine the observe time of this activity. So to determine it, first we click record, and then we click, and then when the activity is at the end of the time, we click Desto. Okay, for example, record it, play the video. Okay, take the pouring glass. Alright, finish. Alright, like that. And in this row we get the observation time of the activity. Then in task we determine the VA or value added time, and VAE non-value added time, and SVA semi value added time. To determine it, we double click on the cell, one of these three cells. Then we write the duration based on the category and detail. For example, take pouring glass is picking up. Okay, we write the duration, for example 0.8. Okay, we get the first activity is automatically classified as SVA, and then there is red marks. It signs that the time is not equal as normal time. So we supposed to fix the time, change the time to 0.07. Okay, alright, good. Now we get the time is equals with normal time. So after that, there also can determine the allowance. In this case, the personal allowance is 5, and the allowance will give the change of the standard time. So the allowance will change the standard time. Okay. Example, the allowance is 0. Start time is 0.07, and 5 will be 0.08. Okay, and then in task there is allowance code. Okay, the glass is very light, maybe 0 until 2 kilos. And this is the allowance. It's based on this allowance. Okay, and this is confidence interval, and I let it 95.00, and required observations. And also in observation you can set the start and end time. Okay, you can start it, you can set it, but I think the start time and end time is good, so I will let it like this. Okay, and the OT observation time and normal time is automatically determined by the application, and you can also rate the ignore time, but I just set it 0. So next, after we determine the time, the VA and VSVA time, we go to the calculated time. And also you can do the description writing until all the activities is written in this table. And also you can determine the observation time until all the activities is determined in this table. Okay, next we go to the calculated time. Okay, in this calculated time, you can use the different methods. You can choose the methods. You can use BMOST or MTM. For example, I use MTM, and this is the video. We also can open the video. Okay. And then in this video I will use MTM and BMOST. So the difference of MTM and BMOST is MTM has more complex table, or maybe not more complex, but more maybe much cells in the table, because in MTM there is left column, and right column, left for left hand and right for right hand, or maybe left foot or right foot. And then we can see the video. Okay. It used left hand, so we use that code, and we choose the code of this on the option. Okay, example MTM1 class, and description, and it has object by itself easily class. We click the code and we get the time. And then we also did the same on the observe time. We determined the VA and VA and SVA. Double click and write the time. Write the normal time 2.0. Good. Alright, good. It classified as SVA. Okay, this is the MTM method, and we can also determine the allowance. Alright, and then we can also use BMOST. Okay, if we change the method, the data, the previous data will be lost. Okay, so I change it into BMOST. Click yes, and in BMOST the table is more simple. So in this activity we use left hand, and we determine the code. Code is 7 to 9. We double click the code, Okay, we get the time, and then we write the normal time in the time classification. Then we write the normal time. The normal time is 40.0. Picking up 40. Okay, very good. So you can do the calculated time until all activities in the video is finished, and then the task on this table is based on the text in the observed time. So if your text in observed time is maybe 10 tasks in this table, it will be 10 tasks also. Okay. Okay, we finished the calculated time. Then we can see the result on the report, and before that I will open the file of our work. Maybe if we look the finished file, it will be easy to us to see the final result. Okay, we open the file. This file is BMOST. Okay, and this file is using MTM method. Okay, for example, in BMOST, this is the observed time. There are 48 tasks. Okay, total 48, and this is the calculated time of each task. And then this is the MTM methods that are used to calculate the time. This is the MTM. And this is the observed time. There are also 48 tasks, and then we can see the result on the report. We click reports and study report, and for example we just observe to see observed time. Okay. So this is the observed time of our work. Okay, total time, and we can see the chart. And we can see the summary and the standard time. The observed time. You can also see the calculated time. For example, this is MTM. You can see the calculated time report of MTM method. Report, time study report, calculated. Okay. This is the MTM calculated time report. Okay, this is the total time. Okay, this is the chart. You can see the standard time. Okay, and for the BMOST, the calculated time. Okay, this is the chart, the total time, and this is the standard times. Alright, so that the simulation of using this application to determine the time details, observed time, and calculated time. And then the tutorial will continue by my partner.
Okay, in this occasion, we will explain about the summary of measurement after we calculate in ProTime estimation. The first one, we get the observed time report. Here is the pie chart. As we can see, the 55.08% activity is picking or supply. 33.20% is others, 1.56% is body movement, 0.39% is walking tools, 1.17% is walking materials, 5.47% is packing or unpacking, and 3.12% is non-value added. And then we got the normal time is 2.51 minutes. The personal needs, we use 5%. The basic fatigue is 0%, variable fatigue 0%, and the special is 0%, task allowance 0%. And then we got the standard time is 2.63 minutes. And here is the percentage of non-value added. The value is 45.85%. For the semi-value added is 56.22%, and value added is 0%. Here is the task summary. For the example, the task number 1, the element description is take the teapot. We calculate the normal time is 0.07, and the standard time is 0.08. And the task number 2 is pour the stir pot to the stir glass. We got the normal time is 0.14, and the standard time is 0.14, and so on and so on. And then we calculate the with MTM. Here is the pie chart. As we can see, 80.06% activity is picking or supply, 9.76% is body movement, 0.92% is walking tools, 4.88% is walking materials, and 4.37% is packing or unpacking. This is the bar chart, and this is the Gantt chart of MTM, and this is the task summary of MTM. For the example, the task number 1 is take the teapot. The allowance is 5%. The allowance is 5%. And task number 2, the element description is pour the stir pot to the stir glass. We got the time is 0.01 minutes. The allowance is 4.40, and so on and so on. And then we calculate and we get the standard times of the MTM is 0.14 minutes. For the next explanation about BMOST will be explained by Alwi. to Alwi, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Hafis, for the change. Okay, I will explain about the BMOST calculated. Here is the time report of BMOST calculated. As we can see, there are a pie chart, bar chart, and Gantt chart. This is the pie chart. 75.93% activity is peaking or supply. 10.85% is others. 1.93% is body movement. 0.94% is walking tools, 2.47% is walking materials, 7.89% is packing or unpacking. Okay, this is the bar chart. This is a Gantt chart of the BMOST calculated. Okay, this is a task summary. The first task is put the teapot. We got the time is 0.02. The second task is pour the teapot into the stir glass. We got the time is 0. and we get the total time, and we get the total time is 1.28 minutes. Okay, the next is the next. Okay, the next is conclusion of the conclusion. Here is the standard time with observed time, MTM1 and BMOST. As we can see, the highest values is the observed time because the observed time we observe it directly. Meanwhile, the BMOST and MTM methods have been set directly from the work calculation. In addition, the standard time that we will take as a reference is the BMOST method, even though the value is greater than MTM1, but BMOST can eliminate ineffective movements in the calculation, while MTM still requires simplification because the simplification process is still less effective and efficient to do manually and difficult to do. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.